changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. If you're marching to rebellion, defiant and sweet, you're stronger than the wall. The lives couldn't tear us apart. Fall asleep with me, tumble through our as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. Sleep with me, fall asleep with me, fall asleep with me, fall asleep with me. Mojo, kicking like a California sunrise. I want to get to know you better. I want you whatever the weather. Mist rolls in and feeds the mood that feeling. Whatever the weather brings, fall asleep with me, tumble through our dreams, and as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. defiant and sweet. You're stronger than the wall. The lives couldn't tear us apart. Fall asleep with me. Tumble through our dreams. And as the scene changed, your face stayed the same, as if we could never be apart. I finally feel alone too, alone with you. You know, I could have just talked to you with my voice, but no. Instead, I just messaged and hung on the wait screen for ages. Hang on. Right. All right, Monica. Pipe down, pipe down. Let's see if this is an alright angle. I'm gonna put chat. You guys are getting upgraded to the big monitor. Well, that's actually quite nice. I can actually see. I can actually see the words. Landar, thank you so much for the gift sub to Explorer of Music. If you want a song boosted up, Landar, feel free to jump in the song list. I've already posted it there, and we will priority your song. Thank you so much. Did I get it right? Did I get the right balance of grateful without sounding, you know? No, it doesn't say Daddy. It says Dobby. I'll explain that later. Alright? I always get this with the guitar strap. It never looks right because it's like pulling down my... And I can never understand how to like place it so it looks... So little do I play standing up. The world ends, or not Landar gets a little bit frustrated. A little bit annoyed. That was my solution, Landar, on a stream I used to go on a couple of years ago. My gifting thing would be, I would only gift a sub to a specific person. So if they didn't have a sub, so in some months I got away with it because it was like, oh, they've got a sub gifted by someone else or whatever. And then it'd be like, oh no, they're there without a sub.
Alright, we want Standing Dancers Hill. Let's bring the tambourine over. There's no tambourine cam because tambourine cam is I'm trying out the... Because then if I like sit down for a second to take the weight off, you kind of still have a decent view of the kind of the expressive quality of my face. Yeah. Alright, let's get this further stuck into Pitmer's head. Actually, what I'm going to do, bring up the song list. We'll start with the theme, and then we'll do the Dancers Hill. For 15,000 channel points, you can have your own theme in the stream. And this was, I might need to move your theme up in the order, because that's really low down. Baby, you know it. I'm going to take this opportunity to say, every weekend of my life, it's always Monaco Grand Prix weekend. So I went to a wedding this weekend, and they were like, oh yeah, talking about the Formula One. I'm like, oh, which race is it? And they said it's Monaco. And I'm like, of course it is. It's Monaco Grand Prix every weekend. Every weekend I check. Every time I check which Formula One it is always Monaco. It's always the Monaco Grand Prix. Toby only looks at the news once a year confirmed. Literally, Pitmer, the only way I get my news is you watch Have I Got News For You? That is literally, I don't watch the news outside of that, so you are right. I only know the news. If Paul Merton and Ian Hislop aren't saying it, I don't know it. Dancers Hill. Not that I need the lyrics. I think I know the lyrics to this one, but it's nice as a backup. Oh, it's going to be weird doing the tambourine standing. When I play live, I've got this kind of mesh plastic thing. I don't know what I got it off of, but I put that underneath the tambourine, and it helps kind of keep it steady. Because a lot of these venues are like wooden floors, and the tambourine will slip and slide or be way too loud. So I put it on this little like mesh thing, and it works quite well. Right, let me I can see the chat again. Your face cam is covering your face, so it's like you're photoshopped yourself onto yourself. Did you refund me for redeeming myself, or is Twitch being weird? Unfortunately, Landar. Unfortunately, one of the mods, I won't say who, one of the mods cleared out all the channel points redeems, thinking they were being useful. They were not being useful, because of course I want to refund things and da-da-da-da-da. So, I'm going to count it as, like, refunded, like, you have 10,000 points. So, like, when you want to spend them, let me know what you want to spend them on, and we can sort that for you, right? You just let me know, and I'll hit the redeem thing, and da-da-da-da-da, right? So you, in my eyes, it's like an IOU, I'll do it right now, look. IOU 10k points. You have the 10k points, so they were refunded to you, were they? Could you play Sailor Song? No, Pitmer. No, you cannot. This is awkward with the chat, but Sailor Song.
The wind and waves, the fields and caves, you adventure through.
Get this chair out of the way. What's it trying to join in for?
All your fears and doubts, don't be scared, I will be with you. Serenity, the harbour beach.
Harbour Beach? The Harbour Breeze is meant to be. That talks about the harbour. I don't know what the sailor song is. I have to write your own sailor song. Kind of gives me that vibes. I need to tune up. This is awful. Play a song, Toby. You're meant to play songs. Climbing Guy, thank you so much for the gift sub to Herbert Lemon. There's a lot of citrus-based people around these parts. It's a song about a sailor. Why is my webcam in the way of the text? It's a song about a sailor who has a song, and his name is Song, but he's not a fan of sailing. I think I can do that. The eponymous.
Sailor, I'm not a fan of sailing, but what am I supposed to do? I've gotta make ends meet, sail the seven seas.
C major 7/G, yeah, okay. E minor G with a capo on the 4th fret. Okay, I've got you, polka, I got you. Hello, sailor.
Let's not scare away the new people. Hit 'em up. Don't make me scare them away. Oh, they'll sail on those seven seas, seven seas. I don't like my namesake, but you know what it means. I'm getting bored off this bit, so now I'm gonna play dances here still. On an empty road, when you're all alone and your eyes can't see your potential, they sing your birthday, Happy New Year, time is on the run, your friends are getting married. Till then we'll sing, oh, we'll dance, oh, dance as hell. Feel the sun as we think, we'll make it happen in our own time. Oh, we'll dance, oh, dance as hell. Let it ring as we drink, it'll all work out tomorrow. You should've moved out by now, they tell you. You should've found the one somehow. You feel like you're in the wrong universe. It hurts. You lie awake most every night in your mind, got your plan to make things right. You imagine telling them you won, just wait. Till then we'll sing, and we'll dance, oh, dance as hell. Feel the sun as we think, we'll make it happen in our own time. Oh, we'll dance, oh, dance as hell. Let it ring as we drink, sun. Oh, dance, oh, dance as hell. Feel the sun as we bend. We'll make it happen in our own time. Oh, dance as hell. Let her in as we drink. It'll all work out tomorrow. On an empty road. When you're all alone and your eyes can't see your potentially. Whatever. Thank you so much. Crizzles. How you doing, Crizzly? Let me give you a shout out. Look, I'm not decapitated once I go like this. See? I have a head. It's got ears on it. They're deceptively small. It's because I'm not an elf. I'm not a treacherous elf. Shout out at Crizzly. Polko, thank you so much for the follow. I know you wanted like a candle in the wind. Not that one, Blowing in the Wind by Bob Dylan. Unfortunately, I've never learnt it. I don't really do But Can We See You in Standing? I'm here. I'm in both. Don't follow, I don't stream. You don't stream at the moment, but you never know what the future holds, Grizzly Bear, because your streams in the past were phenomenal. So there we go. So people should think of it as an investment follow, okay? They're following as an investment. Just the original song, bro, I don't care. I only do originals, but it's like I wanna like fulfill when someone asks for that. I'm like, your song requests are blowing in the wind, and will we never win when he plays it? Originals, ooh, originals. Will it blow in the wind? Play Wonderwall on loop for 3 hours. That's all you're getting of that, I'm afraid. Nice try. Nice try. Okay. Yeah. I follow everyone who chats here just in case. Oh, nice. Fine, I'll follow Polko too. I have no idea if you stream or not, but there you go. And you'll appear as suspicious in all of their chats, Landar. Climbing guy, right. Why do we have half head camera and full head camera? Yeah, see, Landar, exactly, Landar's on it. Landar understands. But feel free to check out the song list. Yeah, please, if you want a boosted song, you did gifty. And I do appreciate it. It's the climbing guy. And if you're not in the Discord, people, Climbing Guy keeps us abreast of what's happening out where they touch grass, the great outdoors. It's real. Grass is real. Life is not just watching Twitch. There is a whole real world out there. Toby doesn't appreciate. Thinks he's owed it. There are certain things I think I'm owed. One is to be able to play piano with my eyes shut. I've been playing long enough, but the moment I'm having to do a thing where I'm using my bandana as a blindfold and practicing piano a lot blindfolded, because I've realised this is what's happening when I'm playing piano. This might help some of you guys if you, in any skill you're doing.
what happens is, because on guitar, I've got so much proprioception, right, where I know where my hand is in space. On piano, I don't. And what my theory of what's happening is, I leap my hand, and it has the wrong muscle memory, and then my eyes look and correct my hand's trajectory to get to the right place. So I'm like, there's multiple variables cancelling each other out. So when I play piano, I play correctly, but that's only because my eyes correct the incorrect leaps and distances. And so I'm having to force myself to develop proprioception by wearing a blindfold. I take it off to check, and then I put it on again. Because what I realised was when I jump from one note to another, I'm consistently wrong. It's not just that I hit the wrong note, I always hit the same wrong note. Which means I just have literally just the wrong memory for how far a jump is on the piano. And my eyes are always correcting it when I play. So it's now actually you know, actually building in the correct distance into my proprioception. But that's a long road. The cliff was RSPB Bempton Cliffs near Bridlington. These places, I've never heard of those places, but they sound so like clichédly British. Bempton Cliffs near Bridlington. It's so clichédly British. It's great. Let me play you guys. Climbing Guy's theme song, so you understand who the Climbing Guy is. The Climbing Guy is quite the character around here. So join. I posted the Discord link to say, Climbing Guy shares all these pictures from the great outdoors on there, and you need to get in that co-picing channel to understand the amazing sights that Climbing Guy sees every day. Be jealous of the Climbing Guy. And then it is there, right? East Coast, about halfway up. When I think East Coast, I'm thinking of the United States. Halfway up the East Coast is New York, right? Wow, I nearly tripped over that really hurt my foot. That was the tambourine. Oh, you know when you stamp on something. Oh, that was really painful. There once was a man named the Climbing Guy who longed for the country life. He mods for Ashley Abbott after Hazel Rico pies. He redeems some dictionary and donates for some socks. The Climbing Guy, the Climbing Guy rocks. There once was a man named the Climbing Guy who longed for the country life. How do you know the American coast better? I named one locale on the American coast, which is New York, right? Now, if I had to name locales on the British East Coast, I would say Newcastle. But that's a bit too north, probably. If I go south from that, Bridlington. Yeah, Bridlington, that's a place. I named two. It doesn't matter that one I only just learnt about. British culture is eroding. Get it? Because it's the cliff is eroding. It's literally water eroding. It's a very good joke, Landar. Very good joke. Do you know Hull? Do I? Next sub-advisory is on Switch 2 Day. Sick! Yeah, I'm going to be picking up Landar and we're going to get straight on Mario Kart World on stream. I'm going to set it all up and go. It will be go. Stream will be starting extremely early that day and will continue for many, many hours. We're going to absolutely binge it. I know New York. Of course I know of these places, but like I've never geographied them. I've never like popped the pin in the map. I'm terrible at GeoGuessr, alright? I'm just not. Don't let me be on your GeoGuessr squad. I'm the worst at it. You see someone got their hands on a Switch 2 retail unit. No, I haven't, but I can wait 7 more days to see it in person. I'm okay. It I'm sure it's pretty cool, right, to see, especially because, as far as I'm aware, Pitma, you're not planning on buying one, right? Nintendo have blocked any units from being usable until launch date. Oh wow, really? That's interesting. Well, I guess you could use it, just keep it offline, right? Or if they literally got like a built-in thing in them, in the software that says, can't use it. I hope I play one before. Rubbing it in! Rubbing salt int wound. That's crazy. Alright, meme wants every man. Let's give that a go. I will need a second page for this. I need to then... Windows right. Oh, this is so tricky. I don't want to break things. Windows right. Bosh. You're getting nasty-sized by me. You're getting my armpit right on you. And then I'll bring up chat and I'll just move you guys onto the other screen whilst I need two screens. Manda! Look, we're not doing Pictionary, Manda. Although I've got something to show you on this board after I play this song. Flex those muscles. This one's for the lover and the ones who've never been in love. This one's for the fighters. There's waiters next. Let me start again. Let me get the words right. We can then dance platypi properly. I guess that's what I get for laughing at the tambourine trip. You get more boring Toby stories. Yep. This one's for the lover, the ones who've never been in love. This one's for the waiters. He's hoping your wait is over soon. This one's for the fighters, safe at home in bed. This one's for the haters. I hope I never have to say that again. Whoa, whoa, oh, it's all inside you and everybody you know. It's all inside you and beside you. This one's for the lovers, the ones who've never been in love quite yet. This one's for the waiters. I hope all of your wait has not been in vain. This one's for the fighters. Till the end, this one's for the haters. I hope I never have to call you that again. Whoa, oh, it's all inside you and everybody you know. Oh, it's all inside you. Everybody in the world. Oh, it's all inside you and beside you. Whoa, we walk hand in hand. This is every man trying to understand. Oh, it's every man. This one's for the lovers and the ones who've never been in love at all. This one's for the waiters and those who can't wait a moment more. This one's for the fighters All I can see is the word sorry, I am being harsh. Here we go. I'm ready to take it, gang. I'm ready. I'm ready. Thank you for the claps, Manda. Ybot meme. This is a good idea, actually. I could just take a little sit down between songs. Old man Toby, these are little... He'll sit and a drink of water. Water? First I only know New York as being on the East Coast. And then I pronounce it the water. That's something I really don't get. Like all those kind of North American territories. They all take the mick out of British people saying bottle of water. But Americans also say water. It's like, no, you don't glottal stop, but you put a D in the word rather than a T. You say water. Water. So I feel there's a double standard going on here saying bottle of water. Yeah, we say water, but you say water. You're still not saying it right. It's water. The water in Gibraltar don't taste like it oughta. Right? The random Toby rants are worse than normal today. Notice I say rant rather than rant. When in doubt, bring up the chlorinated chicken. I'm going to need help on that one. Americans took the water approach to water, exactly. Here we go. Look at those twigs. I mean legs. I doubt it has the legs of an indie drummer. Look, there's a drum kit right there. Granted, no, I don't have... I'm not really an indie... Well, kind of indie drummer. I'm more like a pocket funk drummer. Water and water sounds like two different things. Yeah. Probably the... how much... Hard water. What is hard water again? What's the term? Lime scale. Lime. How much has got... There's a joke in there somewhere. Just a madman going on about how people say water to himself. To himself, I'm for you guys. I got you guys to chat with. That's the point. Okay? But this... You are right in a sense, Landar, because talking to myself in a room... I'm not by myself. I'm with you guys. But ostensibly, you can't talk back. At least not with your own voices. I was saying this because I was at a wedding at the weekend, and I was saying to people, you know, socializing in real life is really difficult, but like doing it on the stream, I'm just chatty, easy peasy. But then they said to me, "No, Toby, you're really chatty." But like, it doesn't. When I'm having a conversation in real life, it doesn't feel like I'm chatty. It feels like I am firing every brain cell in my brain just to get small talk going, right? I'm having to like think a million miles per second, like, what did they say? What's an interesting tidbit I can expand on or ask a question about? But it needs to be kind of an open-ended question so it doesn't feel like an interrogation. Like I'm running through like so many layers of things to kind of understand how to do the small talk. But here, I don't know, I could just ramble and it's so cool, you know? I don't know. That's how most people feel. Is it? That's good to know. You'll practice at following like 5 threads through on stream. Yeah, but I'm not sure I do that good a job of it, but I kind of I muddle through enough and apologize enough that I kind of get away with it. Speaking of, do you think Toby has ever stood up in his life before? All right. One of the standers. I hope you managed to stand the whole stream. Apparently not, Chrisley, because I'm back on me arse. I swore! No! Wait, this is the wrong... This isn't going to work. That doesn't work. Forehead cam. Literally the Kappa forehead. Exactly, Manda. Does that count as swearing? Look, I streamed past the watershed, and yet I'm still scared of swearing. I feel like you're overthinking. Everyone has something they like talking about for hours on end. Everyone has a passion, no matter how small. So my passion My passion, apparently, is talking about how Americans can't pronounce water just as much as us Brits can't. I don't think the terrestrial TV watershed applies to Twitch. You know what Twitch needs, Landar? We need teletext back, alright? Give us CFAX. Give us Planet Sound, right? That's what we need. If terrestrial TV ain't gonna have CFAX anymore, put it on Twitch. Explorer of Music, welcome in. A donkey, my kingdom. For a donkey, your boomer is showing. Pitma, do you actually know what I'm talking about? Or have you just Googled it and gone, wow. Wow, he's old. You talk about music and Eurovision and water pronunciation and TV. Interesting. And I mentioned The Matrix way too much. Used to get football results back when you were a kid on teletext. Yeah! You're one of the real ones. You're one of the real ones. Except I know nothing about football. That was every man. We're going to do Let's Stay Friends for me. So you got to imagine, 13-year-old me wrote this song, gang. And at my first ever open mic night, this was the I played Lightning Days first, and then I played Let's Stay Friends. So let's see how it holds up. 13-year-old me wrote this little ditty. Played it at his first ever open mic as the second song. Bless his cotton socks. Yeah, I have a friend who is absolutely obsessed with Haribo all his life. He wakes up in the morning and slips over the Haribo packets that line his bed. Did you leave them in the sun, Pitma? You had a friend. You guys are my friends now, climbing guy. Landar's like, wow, even for me that's harsh. Landar's like, whoa, dude. Climbing guy is on another level. Wow. Yes, one would think this would keep them soft. Alas, no, it cooks them. It cooks that gelatin. Okay, let's stay friends. Let's try it. I wouldn't apologize. Oh, that's true. Oh, that's very true. That cuts deep. You commit to the bit. The bit. Also, I haven't been that mean for a couple of weeks now. You have your moments. I believe in you still. I don't think you've lost your touch. Ring doesn't have a ring hole. Is it mushed? My confectionery idea, get this. Imagine if you could buy Starburst, right? But they're all the green. It's just green. Just green. Go green, right? Vape Nation, go green. Imagine you could buy Starburst, but they're only the green ones. Wouldn't that be sick? Opal fruits from a boomers. Where my boomer at with the opal fruits? My friends are mostly cats. You'll fit in well. Wait, I personally, I'm going to be honest with you, Explorer of Music. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not so keen on animals in general being in the same house as me. I'm just like, ugh. But most of the people here do like it. Yeah, but you can't have a platypi as a pet, can you, Lando? I can't really just adopt a platypus. It must be part of the reason why I like them. But for example, Chris Swan, who's around these parts, Explorer of Music, has like 4 different cats, and they're constantly watching the stream. Citrus Ghost has 2 cats that constantly watch the stream and are characters here. So you've got Alba, you've got Milo, you've got Holly, you've got all these cats who are characters. So there's lots of cats who are characters here. And it's kind of even better because then the cats get on my nerves, I get on the cat's nerves. There's a whole thing. You have 18 cats. That 18? Yeah. You haven't seen Phineas and Ferb, clearly. I really have not. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to watch it till they do an episode where the platypus actually draws the chalk outline around the body. Till then, it's not real. Here's the song. such a beast, Pitma.
You hear what she says, but at pardon. Anyway, just to bide you the time to think up a reply just to impress her. And when it comes to the crunch time, flinch from the spotlight, forget the script that you practiced every night or what you would say to her just to impress her. 'Cause you would hold by now, well I know you'd hold by now. But what's the best that could happen when the worst is she asks you to stay friends, hugs you, waltzes away. She waltzes away. And now I'm not very good at this, it's just my luck, but I was born facing up, so I'm gonna help you hold by now. Well I know you hold by now. When it comes to the crunch time, flinch from the spotlight, forget the script that you practiced every night of what you would say to her just to impress her. And what's the best that could happen when the worst is she asks you to stay friends, hugs you, waltzes away. She waltzes away. What's the best that could happen when the worst is she asks you to stay friends, hugs you, waltzes away. She asks you to stay friends. Let's stay friends. Let's stay friends.
Thank you for the endless sea of platter pie meme. That was Let's Stay Friends. From the vaults. From the old days. New season of it next week apparently, so it could happen. Imagine if it does. Soothslayer. I'll ask the Magic Master Ball. Magic Master Ball, will the platypus from Phineas and Ferb draw a chalk outline around the body?
Hello, trainer.
I don't know what hello trainer means, but sometimes my doctor, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, plays with the platypus. I had that as well, Pitma, growing up. My doctor, when I was a child, had like a blow-up penguin. And he would kind of peck you with it. And he thought he was being really affectionate and funny and cute with the kids. In fact, we were all terrified of the penguin. It wasn't, we had nightmares about the penguin. I didn't like the penguin. I didn't want the penguin anywhere near me. And he thought it was being, oh, it's fun with this penguin. And it's like, but it's like, the penguin was like harsh. It thinks you're its parental figure. The penguin. It's not a reference. This is a true story I just told. It's not a meme. Unless Dr. Doofenshmirtz is a reference to something, because I don't actually know what that is. Toby. Doofenshmirtz is the guy from Phineas and Ferb. I reckon it's Pitmer's family doctor growing up. That's the canon. I make my own canon, right? I don't have to settle for the existing canon.
Odyssey, bring me clarity. Let me tell you a story about Manda music. Yes, it's Manda music. Radio gun heard around the world. And some tricky piano. Manda music. Yes, it's Manda music. 3, 6, 2. Tritones up the 5, 1. And we end in green.
The actual green that time.
With Manda music. Yes, it's Manda music.
Manda music. Blah 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 blah. Shout outs to our Manda. So you guys smashed the Smash Carts goal. So we will do. You will take part of the stream out on Thursday to try Smash Carts with viewers. If it goes really well, I was thinking next week Tuesday we could do like the Switch 2 build-up hype stream before it gets released on Thursday, and do more Smash Carts with viewers because it's kind of Mario Kart themed-esque, right? And it will give me an opportunity as well if I do a Switch 2 kind of stream to like get my capture card set up again and make sure the audio is in sync. Because last time I streamed the Switch was doing what's the game? Manda, help me out. What's it called? The one where Cosmic Mario chases you around and scares you. What's the name of that game again? What's the name of the game where Cosmic Mario scares the life out of you? Oh yeah, it's Mario Galaxy. Yeah, so Mario Galaxy. But what I didn't realize, I streamed it for 6 hours, and what I didn't realize was the audio was completely out of sync. But I think everyone was enjoying the witty repartee, all the bants so much that we forgot about the whole thing of the game actually being in sync with the audio. That would help. So I'm gonna get that. See, and Landar's not going to apologise for that comment. That's the commitment, right? That's what we like to see. So yeah. Something. I'll get the Switch 2 set up. Make sure it's actually in sync with audio. Or the Switch 1, and then it'll be ready for the Switch 2, and hopefully it'll just work just as good. And we'll do more Smash Carts with viewers. Because I think that'd be sick. Because the Smash Carts thing, you know, it's just a link. You click, it loads it up in your web browser. You can have up to 24 people in the lobby. So I feel like that'd be really good fun and a good precursor. And wouldn't it be ironic if we have more fun than that than we have in Mario Kart World? Wouldn't that be funny? Ha 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 ha. It'd be hilarious. Alright, if anyone would like a song, feel free. I would say that, I can do this. If I go to the song attributes, we have a new attribute that's wrong tuning, right? Oh no, it's a tag rather than attribute. Oh no, hang on. Here we go, wrong tunings. And now I can deactivate the wrong tuning songs. Oh, I feel like there's more than just 4. I've deactivated the wrong tuning ones because my guitar's still... Cure for Loneliness. Cure for Loneliness, Pitmer, is... It requires the electric guitar to play, and my pedal board is still broken. You might say, just plug it straight in the amp, but it requires an effect. Let me just see if I can play it without the electric guitar, but I don't think I can. Because the guitar effect I put adds a fifth above every note. So you've managed to pick the one song that I can't play. I keep calling myself Landar on things like Chatbox in person with people who know me by my actual name. I think I'm becoming one of... I think you're becoming like Neo or Morpheus. Your pseudonym you feel more connected to than your actual name.
Do I really wanna bring this up again? Do I really wanna see the end? Under weeping willows we will bend to find a cure for loneliness. To find the cure for loneliness like this.
Maybe I can do this. It just sounds so different without the effect. Malibu, welcome in. You make love. We can do that for you, Malibu.
Can you really see me in your life? How are we supposed to know what's right? Please, God, can you send a sign to find the cure for loneliness? We'll find the cure for loneliness like this. I wanna be alone more than anything. And is it worth the pain of letting somebody in? 'Cause I wanna be alone more than anything. And is it worth the pain letting somebody in? Somebody in. One more time now. I wanna be alone more than anything. Is it worth the pain letting somebody in? You in. Yes it is. 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 Yes it is.
I can sort of doing it. I'm not singing exactly the right pitches because I find it hard to pitch without the effect going on. But that's close enough. Close enough-ish.
Well, Chris is here, you should be glad. From wherever he is around the world.
He's never mad.
Except when trains are late in Germany. But 2 plus 2 equals 4. And if you look at Chris, we'll stay some more. What else can you say about Chris?
He's more punctual than the Swiss. And the Germans, apparently. Chris is back home from Canada, ready to speak in third person. Spent 1 day watching. 14 days, 12 hours. See, those are rookie numbers. Chris with the 14 days, 12 hours. Spent less than 48 hours here in watch time. That's inaccurate. Were you watching ever, like, not logged in or anything? Wonder if it counts band time. Very true. That applies to both you, Landar, and to Chris. There's a lot of band time there, so that's true. You got to factor that in. I'm impressed, gang. I hate to blow my own trumpet, but I'm playing pretty well stood up. I thought I was going to struggle standing up. Like, I haven't played stood up in so long. I thought I was going to really struggle. Turns out I'm a goat. Played badly either way. There we go, see? You are capable of roasting me. Pitmer, we could be wrong. Alright, this is good, because I need to revise this song. I haven't played it in so... It was new, and then I haven't played it in so long. So this is an important song for me to kind of get right again. Now play sideways and upside down. They do it right. You see those people in musical theatre when they got the microphone attached to them and they're singing in all sorts of weird wonky positions. Can't tell the difference between bad and worse. Well, one's a comparative and one's... Well, it's not a superlative, but it's something. It's something. Thank you again so much for the sub, Chris. 33 months. Returned from Canada. What were your learnings from Canada? Providence, okay, yeah. You make love. We got some songs in here. We got 7 stories in there too, which Chris will very much enjoy. Well, what grammar did I say correctly? I don't even know what I said. I don't even know when I get it right. You are free to interpret that, but you fully know how annoying that is. What? 7 stories, because I just go on these annoying rants that make no sense and a boomer about teletext. About comparative superlative. No, the grammar. Kelsey Grammer. Kelsey Grammer's great. Let's see. What I might do, I might need to like warm this up and have a couple of run-throughs for it, but I really want to do it. Manda, are you still here? Let me know if you're here, Manda, or if you've had to go teach. Magically, you just got back. I was just going to show you this, because people thought it said Daddy at the beginning. It does not. Move this chat so I can see what I'm showing you guys. So here's... I thought it was important for you to see this. So as a kid... Is that the square pillowcase? It is. This is what I thought Dobby looked like as a kid. So it's not the pillows... When it's like, oh, Dobby wears a pillowcase, I didn't imagine that pillows like the ones on the sofa like as accessories. I'm talking about the pillows that are like inside the sofa. And then in my head, it wasn't like he was wearing a rag. It's not a raggy. It's not this. It's not this. I imagined that Dobby, that the pillow was still in there. Right? I thought the pillow was still in there. So I thought Dobby walked around like SpongeBob SquarePants. Right? As this big... Yeah, I am talking about Dobby the Elf. You know how Dobby the Elf wears like a pillowcase? I thought the pillow was still in the case, and it wasn't like a pillow that's like an accessory, but like an actual like the insert on a sofa, like the, you know, the big thick thing. You know, you got a sofa, and then you have the 2 big thick things or the 3 big thick things. That's probably part of the creative imagination. Some say creative. It is the square pillowcase. That's what I thought Dobby was. Dobby's on top of the chat today. We look like E.T. cosplaying as Steve from Minecraft. Oh, you see, you're going too Gen Z for me with your Steve from Minecraft. Voxel. Voxel. Not Astra. Voxel as in like pixels, but 3D squares. That's what Minecraft is, a voxel game. Not like Voxel Astra. So there you go, that's what I thought Dobby was. This might take me a couple of goes. Let's do it.
empty boxes falling out of our hands. I pick it up off the floor. And how did we both fall so far out of touch that we can't even hug? And I know we fall into each other, and I know I don't get to forever with you. And I know we could be wrong. And I know we fall into each other, and I know you don't get to forever with me. And I know we could be strong, we could belong, but we could be wrong. Buy some plastic to fill the landfill that's been left in my world. We shared everything. I want to show you how this can be the end, but we won't even hug. And I know we talk into each other, and I know I talk into forever with you. And I know we could be wrong. And I know we fall into each other, and I know you could talk into forever with me. And I know we could be strong, we could belong, but we could be wrong. I'm talking to a stranger who knows more about me than I care to admit. I'm asking for a favor, 'cause I can tell my soul to my friends and admit that I could be wrong, and they could be right. This late night training messes with my brain, too much thinking time. I should be sharing this with you. I should be sharing this with you. I got it wrong, and I know and if I could fall into forever, then you and me could make the stars together come on. And I know we could be wrong if we
That's going back to me. I know the bit I want to practice. Thank you, Clapsmander. Hang on. So we could. I should be sharing this with you. I should be sharing this with you. But I got it wrong. But then I'm so focused on getting this harmonic right. I can't remember where exactly it was rhythmically placed, that I then miss out, because then the chorus lyrics change from that into and if I fall into forever. So some kind of work, basically just reading to do. Good luck with your reading, Landar. May the pages fly, may the text fly from the pages into your brainio. And it makes it as easy as possible. Classic. Thank you, Manda. Right. I keep nearly calling you Mandar, because we've got Landar and Mandar. But it's Manda. It's Landar, but Manda. And my brain is starting to flip the two together. I should be sharing this with you. I should be sharing this with you. Got it wrong. And if I could fall into forever, then you and me could make the stars together. Come on. I know we could be wrong if we admit all of our feelings. Essex Star R, is it really? My mum is originally from Essex, so that's why I have the little bit of Essexness in me. Oh, Mandar. You're talking about that R. Now I understand. Landar, Mandar. Okay, I understand what you're saying now. As opposed to... It's not... The safe bet, right, here would be to be like... But I don't want that. I want... It just rings a little bit more open to have the open string, but it's really hard to actually get that to work. Like, I have to kind of, like, force it. Because the instinct is to mute that string. I have to fight that instinct with every part of my being. That one. Do that one, Toby, every time. You get the idea with... We could be wrong. It's getting there. It's very hard to pitch when I haven't practiced it much, so... Because it's got all these high notes. Providence, they don't get saying us. Pitmer's really challenging me here. Ah, Providence. Come on, Toby. You can do this. This song does technically, it is in an alternative tuning. But it's very easy. It's just one string needs changing. But it's not like drop D or anything. It's like high E down to D sharp. Oxt. There's the row. How long will it take Oxt to lick me like a unicorn? How long will it take? Put your bets in. As if Mandar Marnhog. You into... No, I don't want it, but you always do it. Oh, that's what that emote is? Yeah, I could totally get into that. Could I ask about the camera setup? Sure. What would you like to know? They're two Logitech C... What are they getting? What's it? I can't even see the thing. C920 or whatever. They're just the old 1080p webcams. I just got two of them. That's the thing. So this one's on top of the monitor and one's on top of my laptop. They're like old webcams. I need to upgrade them one day. I tried upgrading webcam. I tried going to like a nice 60 frames per second Swish webcam, but it kind of looked terrible. It looked washed out, and it zoomed in a bit too much. Like it was. This webcam's a bit more broad, and this was too zoomed in, and I couldn't really change it, so I returned it. Two of basically the same angle on the same screen. Just kind of weird to me. Well, on this one, you get, on the close-up, you get more of like the... I just tried it. I just see if it works. Do you want me to get rid of the other one? I can get rid of it for you, Oxt. Your wish is my command. You go. Just thought it was a bit empty without it, but I guess I can... Hang on, where is that? It's over here. I guess I can now jam over here. Oh, I forget I'm in an alternative weird tuning. Alright. Tara is smaller on the close-up because how you scaled it. Look! This is what's entertaining about my stream, right? This is part of the the jank is part of the glory of it, alright? Is the small one your normal stream camera? No, the small one is normally my tambourine camera. With the one I point at my foot when it does the tambourine. I just literally just popped it up onto the laptop and moved the laptop one up to the monitor so I could do the standing stream. That's the idea. Is it weird for me to like look dead into your eyes? Because I know some streamers do this, but I find it a bit intense. It's a bit like, you know... Oh, Landa, I got confused because you both got red names. I got really confused, right? Lottie. Some people say Looty, but not here. We say Lutty. P1's rolling his eyes. Shout out. Lottie, how's the stream? Are you going to TwitchCon, Lottie? You are, aren't you? Because that's only a couple of... I have no context of anything. That's only a couple of days away, isn't it? I presume you're still going. Carlos! Hello. Oh, no. Where's the thing? No, stop. I want to scroll with two fingers, not look at other stuff. No, stop doing that. A couple of good songs from Pitmer into the channel. You were staring very close to the camera. I felt like you were summoning me. Come, Lutty, come to the stream. See, now I've got to do Providence. Lutty, if you would like a song. If you guys... If you aren't following... Like, Landar, stop reading a second and follow Lutty if you haven't already. It is this weekend. Oh, exciting stuff. M. Door, thank you for lurking. Appreciate you. Right. How's this song go again? This is another one of those, Pitman, where you've dug it out of the thing. I haven't done it in so long that I've got to remind myself. We'll figure it out as we go. This might be a bit stop and start, folks, as I figure this out. Thank you again so much for the raid, Lottie. You gotta get packing. What are you doing? You're going to TwitchCon. You gotta start packing.
They say every silence should be filled. Be careful, don't get too intense, too fast. They say we won't last. They say we've seen it all in your past. They say so much, but they don't get a say.
tighten your cap up enough, fine. Lati, you'll be good.
Mismatch not meant to be. They'll come to the senses eventually. They say it's only a matter of time. They say so much, but they don't get a say. They say so much, but they don't get a say. You know. What everybody said. You should go to uni, and you should start a family. It's running through your head. What everybody said. You can make your own decisions only if it's just exactly what we tell you to do. No, 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 come on. I'm running through your head, everything I've said. You can't stop thinking of me, even though you know I'll leave you someday. No, 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 come on. They say so much, they don't get to say. They say so much, but they don't get to say. You know. 'Cause it's running through your head. Yes, I'm running through your head. Yeah, I'm running through your head. Yes, I'm running through your head. Everything I said is running through your head. No matter what I said. Come on. They say every silence should be filled. Be careful, don't get too intense, too fast. They say we won't last. They say we've seen it all in your past. They say so much, and they don't get a say. They say so much, but they don't get a say. They say so much, but they don't get a say. They say so much, but they don't get a say. You know, you know, you know.
Ish about. Thank you for the claps, Lottie. Ish about. Pull out the memory box. So good. Thank you, Pitma. Yeah, getting the one out. A little bit to improve. It'll be alright. I'm just never sure because the bridge section kind of just goes off and it just goes off and it goes off and it's like, I'm not saying goes off like, oh wow, it goes off, man. See, this is why we need the other camera. I'm sorry to do this to you, Oxt, but this is why we need the second cam. Because, see, now when I'm talking, you can actually see the expressions that are going on my face. You should collab with Susan Boyle. Yeah. Good old Suze. I tell you what, P1, I saw Les Mis with Gareth Gates in it. That's right, the Gareth Gates. Right? Don't accept any of this Will Young nonsense. It's Gareth Gates all the way. Thank you for the claps, Carlos. Those Vulpixes. Pokemon number 37. Lutty, where's Tambourine Cam? I'm using Tambourine Cam today as a separate thing. I've learned now the 4th generation of Pokemon, Lutty. Lutty also streams Pokemon stuff if you didn't know, so please, if you haven't already, get your followers in for Lutty. I now know that it's... I kept talking about Electivire to you. Am I still saying it wrong? I think I've been pronouncing Electivire wrong this whole time. Electivire. I was saying it really wrong to you when you were, because I saw you on your stream. This is going back months and months. About you doing the whole like where you take control of the Pokemon's mind and go. But I've now, because I was revising the Gen 4, and I know Electivire. And it's funny because now I've got to actually name what Electivire is, which is 466. I want to say. A gold Pokemon card. That sounds very fun. Back in my day, no such thing existed. Back in my day, you just had the foil ones, and I guess an inverse foil maybe. Did that even exist? We'll do. I've got it on my list of potential channel point redeems is to do like a Pokemon card stream where I show off my collection. And maybe play a couple of rounds with the decks, but I'd need to find out how do I get like a second person to do that. Figure that out. Yeah, it would be fun. Because I've got the whole setup with the play mats and the deck boxes and different decks laid out and stuff. Gold's the most recent sets. What gold was it? Was it the golden Pikachu? Is that the most coveted? What's the coveted gold? Or coveted, as I pronounce it. Actually, never played with the physical cards. You played with the... Yeah, it's so cool that app is getting so many people playing. I've never played the TCG Pocket app, but I've played lots with the actual physical cards. It's funny that. I'm not really a collector. I don't really enjoy collecting. So my thing was setting up the decks that I wanted as a kid. Because I had like a little strategy guide for the Pokemon thing, the trading card game as a kid. And in that strategy guide, it had a bunch of like the top competitive decks. Like a Rain Dance deck, like a Psychic deck, which I've changed a bit. I changed the decks a little bit. There's the Electrode Buzzap deck with Zapdos and Electrode. And then the other one is a Venusaur Energy Trans deck. And so I've made the 4 competitive decks I want, but I changed them slightly to make them a bit more balanced. And the Mewtwo deck became like a Clefable Do the Wave mixed with Mewtwo mixed with Alakazam, a damage transfer absorption thing. It's this weird deck that I've made up myself, but it plays really. I really enjoy it. I don't know if it only plays well because I'm just playing by myself essentially, or occasionally with a friend and I can convince them to play it. The app is fun because it's free, so you can get to access the cards. Well, this is the thing. Most of my decks are proxies, right? So I've done like that tournaments when they need to proxy out a card, but I've proxied a lot of them. But I'm never going to take them to an actual event or anything. They're just for playing at home. So there's like real. Do you see the thing is I put real like original cards behind them. There's already some good cards that are like worth a bit of money, like behind the proxy that's doing the thing. But you could never tell they're proxies, but like not in a deceive anyone way. They're just for because I'm just going to play them myself. I'm never going to sell any of these things. So TwitchCon, there's actually Pokemon game sessions. You try to do that. Sounds awesome. Definitely. Thanks for the follow, Carlos. Appreciate you. What's next in the song list? You Make Love for Malibu. Finally got round to you, Malibu. Let's do it. Malibu. Everybody went surfing Malibu. Everybody went surfing out of Castello. Go and listen to them too. Alto Costello on Spotify, do it, people. Everybody went surfing, surfing with the jukebox, and sipping on Malibu. And now here is You Make Love for Malibu's request. If you want your own theme tune in the stream, Raiders, it's only 15,000 channel points. Get saving. Get saving. Well, I don't believe the truth, 'cause my guitar's so out of tune. I'm just gonna... 14.4k now, nuts. 15k, you said. Ooh, you could redeem one. You could have your own theme tune written live on stream just for you. Alright, hopefully that should be in tune now. One would hope, one would pray. And I don't believe the truth, 'cause I believe in you. There's no divinity, just beauty and chaos and you. Yes, you make love. And I won't give in to fate, 'cause we'll make our own way. And there's no divinity, just beauty and chaos and you. All love. Yes, you make love. You join the stars. You last to die. You breathe the light. You make love. Yes, you make love. Yes, you are love. Whew. Is that a twerking Pikachu? Where is this? Apparently, that is wiggling what its mama gave it. I approve, Carlos. I approve. So good. Thank you, Malibu. It's fun. So, Lutty, you were saying about playing standing up, and I was worried about today a little bit. I was a little apprehensive, thinking, ooh, am I going to be able to play stood up all right? And it turns out I'm a goat, and I've had zero issues with playing standing. When I've made mistakes today, it's because I'm rusty on some of these tunes. But the actual playing stood up, not a problem. Doesn't feel any different to me. In fact, in some ways, it's kind of easier because I can wrangle the thing. We were talking about my piano playing earlier, about how I've been struggling with my proprioception, which is where you know where your hand is without looking at it. And piano, like, I have to stare at my hands constantly to do it. My theory being, I jump my hand, my muscle memory's incorrect, and my eyes correct my hand to the correct place. And so the solution is I need to just, whack on the blindfold a lot more. And actually, like, nail the jumps. And learn what's wrong. Because I get the same result every time. It's just wrong. So when I leap my hand, I always go to the same wrong place. So I think it's because I'm, like, correcting. And another good trick, Lutty. Take an F sharp major chord. So you've got F sharp, and then F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. Because you can actually, like, feel the topography of the keyboard when you've got that. And you play a low F sharp, and then the F sharp major chord. And you get a feel for jumping an octave in a way that's very tactile. You'll always know what it is. And so if you can drill that with your eyes shut, then you can you've got the distance of an octave, and then you can go to other places. But it's something I've always just stared so intently at my hands when I play piano. Whereas on guitar, it's just there and I'm watching things or I'm doing other stuff, and I've just learnt by osmosis to be able to play without looking. I don't need to look at the guitar to play it. I have zero need to look at it. Whereas on piano, I need to obsessively look. And so I need to actually do that training. And it's going to be a long road. A lot of hours of blindfolded practice, but I'm ready to do it. We take notes of your good tips. I've got tips for your tips. Oh. Sounds out. Ah, there we go. That's what it is. See, then I did need to look because I had one of the notes wrong, but, the guitar, unless it's bar chords. Okay, yeah. I kind of have okay, let me shut my eyes. See, I did go to the wrong place there. See, I have such a sense when I slide up, I can feel each fret going dung, 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 dung along the base of this finger. Dung, 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 dung. So I know where it is, but I'm also hearing ba. I'm hearing the distance, and my brain has associated the sound distance with the physical distance to jump. And I guess that's the other thing I need to do on piano. I need to, like, play the notes, sing them internally, and then sing with glissando, like, the jumps, right? So I need to be like, if I'm going ba, 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 as if it's like a theremin. The instrument where when you put your hands in it, it changes the pitch. Like, I need to do it so, like, I've got the theremin going. So, like, when I go, oh, even though all you're hearing is dong and then dong, I get it feels like the sound is continuous between them, so I can measure the distance via sound. Keyboards get scared when stared at. Is that what you tell your students, Manda? I need your wisdom on how you play piano without looking. It is goated, and I'm jealous, and I want the skill. I'm coveting it. I'm coveting it. You get free covettes for that. We got 7 stories for London. What time is it? Okay, we're doing all right. We can get through these songs. Actually, first we're going to play Living the Dream. Sorry, Landar. But Lutty raided, so Lutty gets the song straight away. It took me 10 minutes. No, I'm going mad. One of them's told to only stare at their hands by a former teacher. Yeah. And, that's me. You can tell him that there's this guy who also does that and is desperately trying to improve it. So they're not in this alone. How's it not the same? I always stare at my hands exactly everything I'm doing on piano, and when I don't stare, I'm like completely lost. Am I having to go back to square one? How is it not the same? It feels it to me. Just because I have like a clear vision of where I'm going. It's still vision. Alright, living the dream for Lutty. Hey, Lutty, we'll have to do piano practice club. I know Rick DeVoice is interested in that as well, so we'll have to do some piano practice club. Okay, you may be intensely eyeballing the keys, but at least no one told you to do it. I have had the advice before not to practice blindfolded. It's a waste of time. From a very renowned music educator. Could use some practice myself. Look at this. We got our piano study club here. Rick DeVoice, Lutty, Manda Music. Some guy called Toby. Not sure on him. We might let him in, but can we do Hannon? Well, there's a thing. Let's all develop RSI by doing a bunch of Hannon. Yeah, that sounds good. You don't want to know, Lutty. You don't want to know. Run. It's not what you want to be doing. Why run? I guess you're right. You're right, Carlos. There are lots of other modes of transportation these days. You could go by big jet plane. You could go by speedboat. What are those things where you just stand on them and they walk around? Segway. You could go by. Why run when you can Segway? Let technology do it for you. Segway. Thank you, Lutty. You got my back. Need to learn my scales properly and not just chords. That's good stuff. Well, I know scales very well, but you have some cool voicings, Manda. So we'll have to exchange. Here's living the dream for Lutty. Well, nothing has changed. Oh, since yesterday. But nothing has changed. You're longing for better days. But why can't you see? You're living the dream. It's never been better than today. I wish you could see. I wish you could see that nothing has changed. You're longing for better days. No, but nothing has changed. Oh, since yesterday. Why can't you see? How you're living the dream. It's never been better than today. Why can't you see? You're living the dream. I wish you could see, but you checked out already. But nothing has changed. Why can't you see? Nostalgia is a thing. It's never been better than today, than today, than today, than today, than today. I wish you could see. You're living the dream. I wish you could see, but you checked out already. But nothing has changed. So I tripped today on the tambourine. So Ybot has onto something. Thank you to Claps Amanda. Thank you to Claps Lutty. I have this song from Woodkid in mind. I don't know what any of these references are.
Run, boy, run. Run into the sun. Run and run till your feet run and run.
I have no clue what you're talking about, Lutty. No clue. I know no...
Go, Johnny, go, go.
But I don't know Run by Woodkid. No, I don't know what any of that is. If you want, you could link it in my Discord. I'm just using this as a cheeky way to promote my Discord. Please join the Discord, people. We have banter. We have memes. We're doing connections every day because we love connections. And lots of commentary on our connections results. And there is a share music thing. Please do. Don't post it as a link in chat because it will. The bot will auto ban you. Thank you for the claps, Carlos. I'm too bad at connections, so I never post it. Hey, Landar, it is the thing, right? You see everyone else just getting the straight things, and you see I almost never do, right? I'm always taking lots of attempts. The last one, I redid it on multiple devices just to try, and I still never got a single category. So, you know, we stay humble. We live and learn, okay? Always trying to improve. It's okay. It'll just make it even the more sweeter when you finally get one and you're like, yeah! Especially if it's one other people aren't getting or are taking extra attempts on. I think I went too short with my haircut this time. I'm going to make sure it stays like... It's just for the summer, you know, it's nice to just get a bit of a trimmington. But I will, I think I'm going to let it grow a bit. Just like get hay fever and all the grass pollen gets stuck in the hair and then it gets in your eyes and it's ugh. But this is why I stay indoors all the time. That's the trick that people don't realise. Just don't touch the grass, okay? Stay indoors. Do some new Mario Kart World on Switch 2. Are you going for the Switch 2, Lutty? What's your Switch 2 vibe? How are you feeling about Switch 2? Don't know yet. I presume you'll get one eventually, but it's just when, isn't it? It's the question of when. You're tempted. And on budget. Yeah, it is an investment. The way I justified it through many different things. Obviously streaming being one of them, but also like I got a massive tip for helping a kid with his exams, because I teach music lessons, right? And I helped a kid get through his GCSE exam, which is the exam you take when you're like 15, 16. I did some extra sessions with him and stuff, and so the parents gave me a massive tip, which really helped offset the Switch cost. I do already have a Switch. But the thing is, the last time I bought a video game console was 8 years ago when I bought the Switch 1, right? I never bought a Pro Controller or anything for it. So my Joy-Cons, they did drift, but I just have to clean out. It's just where dust gets in. So once I clean out the thing, it doesn't drift anymore. So it's like, I haven't bought a console in 8 years. The last game I bought was Tears of the Kingdom a couple of years ago, right? So it's like, I have not spent any money on video games in a very long time. And so it's like, oh, this kind of, whilst the cost is exorbitant, it's kind of offset for me. And it's like, the Switch 2 can play the Switch 1 games, which is really nice. So I know I'm in a very lucky position where I never spent that much money on my Switch 1. And that's the only console, because I just have, you know, I play everything else on laptop. So I kind of felt like I could justify it to myself. And there's stuff like, and I'm going to probably make a video about this kind of stuff, like Manda and I were talking about it actually, like the webcam stuff, where the webcam is really expensive. It's not proprietary, so you can just plug in any USB-C webcam, right? I'm yet to be convinced about... Manda's got the idea that you can do a USB to USB-C converter and use any webcam via that. I'm not so sure that's going to be legit, but we'll see. If that does work, then fair play. Do not jinx me by saying the wretched word drift. 3 sets of controllers all got the drift disease. That's the crazy thing, right? But I never had to buy any other controllers. So I feel like I've spent so little money on it over time, it's kind of justified it. And, I got a bit of money for my birthday and so on, so it was like, oh, that kind of... Cost of game high is true. I wait, highly good discount. Yeah, it's just those first-party Nintendo console games are just so... They'll get discounts, but you'll get like 10, 20%. You never get the full, like, oh, buy Breath of the Wild for 10 or something. So it's, Which in a way, it's bad. It is bad. They should be lower in price. But in a way, you don't feel so guilty about spending full whack on the game because you know it's never coming down in price. So at least you're not like, oh, I should have waited 6 months and got this cheaper. It's like, well, it's still the same price 6 months later. Whether you count it as a good thing or a bad thing on Nintendo's part, it does, in a weird way, cure some guilt. But if it's a PC game, I'm going to wait until it's, 50 pence. Discord plus capture card and no expensive Switch webcam. Very true. Can't afford. Well, in America, they raised all the accessory prices by $10, didn't they? So that's a whole other thing. That all your accessories are like way more expensive. Because they didn't raise the price of the console, but they raised the price on everything else, right? So, eek. I don't think you should feel guilty for enjoying it though. Exactly, and because I'm going to share it with you guys. I'm going to be streaming it from day one, right? So there's... it's a business expense. It's a business expense. Moo streamer, that's me. Yeah, we don't do cow around here. It's Moo. Maybe my £10 a week will offset the cost eventually. And I very much appreciate that, Landar. I very much appreciate that. I'm in Xbox 6 or 12 months after re-release date. Easy 50 to 90% discount. Yeah, that's a great idea. If you can do that, right, where you just play a couple of years offset, it's amazing. The Moo Manhog. That's me. Every goddamn day. I'm sorry, Wario. You're not gonna look in this time, Wario. Aww. Sorry, Wario. We're going Moo. We're going Moo. Goodbye, Wario. Subpar, Fran. It is a subpar raid. I think it's an amazing raid. How are you doing? Subpar Fran did an amazing job on the Macmillan raid train. I don't know if the donation link. I think it's still on, and you can still donate. So, shout outs. We were just talking about the Switch 2 and the guilt or not guilt around buying one. Chased by Voices. Hello. Shout out at... Right, we're going to get the shout out for Subpar Fran first. But in gold, Subpar is good. And you mean golf? Yes. I'm a massive golf fan. All right. That's the only sports ball I know. I did a stag do, which is, I think you call it a batch. What do you call that in America for our Americans? A bachelor party? A bachelor party. Hello. Chased by Voices. Chased by Voices, do people know your first name on Twitch? Am I allowed to say your first name? Let me know. I never asked that. Shout outs to Father Demon as well. So yeah, get your followers in for Subpar Fran and also get your followers in for Chased by Voices. Chased by Voices are keeping up those daily Macmillan streams. It's amazing. Yes, people know. All right. Kyle. Big ups to Kyle. Also my second name. Well, we won't go that far today. I mean, who would reveal their full name on Twitch? Who would do that? Who would be stupid enough to do that? Who'd be stupid enough to actually put it in their actual username? That'd be really stupid, wouldn't it? Imagine, I know, right? You gotta be like Neo, people. You gotta be like Neo. You gotta have that pseudonym, right? Mr. Anderson, my name is Neo. Right? You don't put your actual name there. My name is actually Landar. We know it's become that in real life now, and that your friends must accept it. So username like that people assume it isn't. Your Your friends must accept that that's the truth. Stares the entire Twitch music community. I know, and all the gamers look at us like, you're idiots. Or like I go onto gaming streams that I like, and they go like, is your name actually that? Why have you made your username that? And I'm like, this is what we do on the music thing. I'm sorry. Don't do whatever nefarious thing you could do by knowing my full name. I don't even know what they could do with my full name, to be honest, but whatever it is, please don't. All right? We're just trying to have a good time. Music Twitch is so wholesome. That's the thing, right? And so's gamer Twitch for the most part, especially, in 2025. It's become so wholesome everywhere on Twitch, but even then, they could find out your council tax, Brad. Oh, no. They could find out. They could have a map of all the different Toby... I've been to Toby Carveries up and down this country, people. I've been to all the Toby Carveries. You're Latty. I know your name. Welcome in. Who said anything about wholesome? Well, Manda, it's a menace in a good way, I hope. It's menace in a fun way. It's... When's the Toby Ellis Toby Carvery tour? That would be amazing, just playing Toby Carveries up and down the country. Once I'm up to playing like the O2 and Wembley and all that, I will do that. I will partner with Toby Carvery. I'll get my Toby Carvery gold card that I've always deserved. We will do the Toby Carvery tour. You intend to get back to evil streaming? Yes. More menaces on Twitch, please, Manda. If Subpar Fran and Chased by Voices, if you want an investment, get your follows in for Manda, people. I went on like 6 different tangents there, so please, if I've missed your message, or there's a tangent you wanted me to finish the story on and I never did, please tell me so I can right that wrong. It's just when I get lots of stuff, even Middlesbrough. I've been up and down. I've been around the world, don't speak the language, but Carvery don't need explaining. Only 6. Only 6 tangents. That's good. Feel free. Don't feel like you're spamming if you repost your message, people, because I'm lost. Was I saying Switch 2, accessories, don't feel guilty about buying one, yada, yada, yada. It's an investment piece. Let me play you guys a song. So, this is 7 stories, okay, for Landar. This has been nice. If any of you are in the UK and you're just getting ready for bed, this is nice, lullaby, wind down for bed. I'll tell you some 7 stories. This is a lot of words. There's a lot of words, this song, so brace yourselves. Bed. You're so young. This is the thing, Chased by Voices. I don't want to reveal your age as well as your first name. But you are so young. You're like a fetus, right? Which I always get confused with the band Wheatus. But you're a fetus. You're practically... You're 23. That's so young. I'm a boomer. You don't understand how old I am. I just have very good genes. I look very young for my age. But you being 23, and Pitman's 23... I'm glad I could be that the youth can enjoy what I do. It's marvellous. I'm just a fetal dirtbag baby. It does have babies, so it makes sense. The youth. Yeah, you're not one of those, Manda. Not at all. Nope. Getting too old here too. Yeah, Lutty, join the club. I'm with you, Lutty. I'm on your side. Right, here we go. 7 stories. Kyle's songwriting is amazing, right? So we gotta raise our game, people. Hope you enjoy this. If you've not heard, Kyle's just done a song called Life Jacket that's so good. It's unreal, Life Jacket, man. Life Jacket's sick. It's Life Jacket, right? My water wings, they're my water wings. Life Jacket is unreal, man. Subpar Fran, why aren't I following you yet? Let's fix that. If you would like a song for raiding, I'm so bad. I've just chatted and not actually done the things I'm meant to do. Oh, I've got to get an exclamation mark. Oh, so, exclamation mark SL. I can't reach standing up. This is so awkward. Here we go. I've got the wrong song up. Done. All right. For real this time. I'm not going to read chat anymore. I'm going to play the song. I do actually play songs. I don't just chat. Here we go.
You shed your skin every 7 years. 7 stories. You wake up, how do you get here? You're driving up north to see what you're worth. Remembering a time in your life that you had forgot. Oh, that you're not. Now we barely speak. All of the feelings that I wanted to keep, I bottled them up with the adventures we had. Driving into London and waiting a map. Cycle up a hill, guitar in his hand. No space in sight in the middle of the night. We wore out our record, saw every series. We went to that movie. You shed your skin every 7 years. 7 stories. 7 stories. We would stay at yours in the summer on the sofa beside the cardboard cutout. Go to my favorite burger joint. I will convince you for the 13th time before you move back home. Meet up once a year. Gear shift into 21 when we are here. No time has passed. Marriage and kids. Everyone is coupling up. Where do I stand when nothing has changed? When I haven't changed. I wore out that record. I saw every series. I went to that movie. You shed your skin every 7 years. 7 stories. 7 stories. Childhood, I remember exactly where I was stood when I heard the truth. The matchmaker is still creating till they sold the casting. We learning to play. I'm his best man, reading up my speech from my shaking hand. But no one has heard. It's taking me back with 7-year-old me. Be proud of me now. Or would he want a chance to hit 21 to try to backtrack? Thanks for playing, try again. He wore out that record. He saw every series. We went to that movie. You shed your skin every 7 years. 7 stories.
Alright. Last story. Here we go.
What more to tell? I turn off autopilot and I take control. This is my world. I've woken up in this body. What will I do? Who will I choose? Where will I go? This world is up to me. I am finally free. We listen to the soundtrack. We bought all the t-shirts. I roll up my posters. We shed our skins every 7 years. 7 stories. 7 stories. 7 stories.
Same. This one really good. Oh, did you miss all of them because of the adverts? Okay, let me explain this, alright? Let me explain it. I'm not going to explain it to you, I'm going to explain it to you, okay? There's a library in Newcastle called 7 Stories. Is that so? So technically, Uliati, I know nothing about sports ball, right? I know a lot about golf, but I don't know about football or any of the other sports. Hand egg and all that. But I am technically a Newcastle United supporter. But I only know Alan Shearer. I'm not really. If you cut me open, I bleed black and white. But not really. But this is okay. So as a child, this is what I thought Dobby was as a child. Okay. All your non-sub peasants got one story, and that my subbed crew got the other 6. Thank you for the claps. Right, so you got to understand. You know how Dobby has a pillowcase? You know Dobby wears a pillowcase? As a kid, I wasn't even imagining like the pillow on a sofa. I'm imagining like the insert. You know how you have like the insert pillows, the really big things that are the actual like that you sit on for real, that are part of the sofa, but you can kind of take off to clean. Those ones. I thought the pillow was still inside. My childhood brain thought the pillow was still inside the pillowcase. And so that this is what a Dobby is. It's like SpongeBob SquarePants, right? But with Dobby had his head coming out. And so I thought he kind of waddled around like this. Right. Yeah. This is what I thought a Dobby was. I thought it was this not this pillow. I thought it was this pillow. We really need a better raid message. No, we don't, because Frankie Simon's an absolute legend. And if you're not following Frankie Simon, get involved, right? You gotta understand, Frankie Simon's streams are amazing. Let me set the scene for you. You know how like I have a song list, right? You only know Dobby from Peep Show. See, Frankie, how have you out-Britished me? I can't do cringe humour. So whilst I love David Mitchell, I can't do cringe humour. So I can't watch Peep Show. It's too cringy for me. But I understand why people enjoy it. I totally get it. But it's just like, I just cringe too hard inside to be able to deal with it. Where was I going with this? I know Dobby, I know Adobe. I don't know Dobby. Well, when we first arrived at stream, everyone at the beginning of the stream thought this said Daddy, which is a very different vibe. It's not a vibe I want for the stream. Okay? Look, the B's are that way. It's Dobby, it's not Daddy. David Mitchell. That's him. It is very, very cringy indeed. Frankie doesn't have a song list because Frankie will just play whatever song you request. By ear, instantly, that second. Frankie is goated, people. Must enable a long-lost emote. Chased by voices. Kyle is going to find the David Mitchell emote. The number wang emote. That's what my closed envelope guess is. It's a number wang emote. If I've ruined the surprise, I'm really sorry, but it does mean I'm clairvoyant. Frankie is a legend. No, it's not. Ooh, then I'm intrigued. So yeah, get your follows in for Frankie, people. Follow Frankie. Follow Lutty. Follow Subpar Fran. Eat some pineapple pizza. Okay. Have a Toby Carvery. Follow Kyle. Number Wang. Not seen that video in ages. That's Number Wang. Unfortunately, this one. Oh, sorry, Daddy. Oh, dear. What's the next song on the song list? Let's Iron in the Creases. We're going to swap them, P1. We'll do Still So Young now, and then we'll do Iron in the Creases to end. How about that? Yeah, I hope you're fine with that, Pitma, that we'll swap those two around. If any of you... Well, what time is it? It's kind of getting late, but I could probably fit in one more if you're being cheeky. So feel free to have a look. Salut. Ich denke, dass mein Deutsch ist besser als mein Französisch ist, ja. Still so young. Not an official Twitch emote. I wonder why. Oh, 14.7k tokens. That's a lot of tokens. He's nearly got a theme. Start the song already. Alright. So 14 activates the start song already command. Yeah. So. Yeah. It's capo free. Now it will sound good. Trust. Again, thank you so much for the raid, Frankie. And Subpar Fran. I'm counting it as a double raid. Because I talked so much. Oh, I agree, Lottie.
When I'm still so young, I make the rules, I play your games, somehow feel safe. Somehow I gotta be the best, so that the beauty from a mess. Somehow I gotta be the test, that's so easy for the rest. When I'm still so young, I walk the line, breaking the tie, my emotional pride. Somehow I gotta be the best, sort out the beauty from a mess. That's when I gotta be the test, that's so easy for the rest. You won't find me in a pile of broken dreams. The charm remains, all the ego set ablaze. I walk away as the smoke blends in with me. Oh, love can't stay. There's nothing left for you, my rebel. Nothing left to rebel against. Everything you could ever wish for, a splinter in your soul. There's nothing left for you, my rebel. Nothing left to rebel against. Everything you could ever wish for is a splinter in your soul. When will I find? When will I find? I'm supposed to find. When will I find? Somehow I gotta be the best.
They're still so young. I'm trying to belt those notes like Kyle. Chased by voices. Trying to belt the notes like you. Your belt, I'm so jealous of. You don't understand, Kyle. When you belt, life jacket, life jacket. I'm like, how are you doing that? It's so good. It's pretty like me where I've just slobbered all over myself singing that song. Apparently, Belgium invented French fries. How does that work? How does it work that Belgium invented the French fry? Can you explain that one to me? Ranger Remy has a theme tune here. Oh boy, that can of worms, right, Frankie? Have I opened the wrong can of worms? Are we talking Eurovision? Hang on. We're talking Eurovision. RJHG lover. Yeah, so I voted Swiss, but they also got 0 points, right? I voted for the Swiss song. I thought the Swiss song was amazing. Alas, they got 0 points, just like the UK. It's only English. In English, you call them French fries. Well, no, we don't, you see. That's American English. In British English, we call them chips. Okay? And thick cut chips. Fries. I never have fries. I can't stand fries. Where's the... I need substance. I need... Will someone back me up on this? Fries, boo. Chips. Like, thick cut chips, you know? Chips, 100%. Yes, Toby is correct. There we go. Chris, you're so agreeable today. This is marvellous. You know, normally I'm getting all the grammar wrong. I dislike cats. Like, dip potato in ketchup. Yeah, that's how we do, Spidey. Right, Ranger Remy. Let's see if I can do this stood up. I haven't played this in a while again, Ranger Remy, so have patience with me. Is that the wrong key? Yeah. Okay, so Ranger Remy on the run, Ranger Remy 1. Driving around Chicago. I've still got your old username in there, Ranger Remy, but I've also got the new one. I've got both, and it's confusing me. Hang on. Ranger Remy 1 on the run, Ranger Remy 1. Driving around Chicago, don't drive and watch the stream. Alone with 2 and 3, 4. Ranger Remy 1, talking to me, Ranger Remy 1. Spamming those emojis, don't operate heavy machinery. Ranger Remy 1, done. There we go. I feel like I want to play it again because it's like, oh, I want to nail it. Ranger Remy 1 on the run. Ranger Remy 1. Driving around Chicago. Don't drive and watch the stream. Alone with 2 and 3, 4. Ranger Remy 1. Talking to me. Ranger Remy 1. Spamming those emojis. Don't operate heavy machinery. It's our friend Ranger Remy 1. Done. Okay, so now. Remember, I saw the guy from Germany streaming on here during the final. Wow, really? On Twitch. You're getting around Twitch, Landar. You're expanding your horizons. Mr. Traditional Fish and Chips. Oh, yeah. We don't get much right when it comes to food here in the UK, but we do that one all right. Your guitar playing is nuts, blows me away every time. Thank you. Kyle, that's a lot coming from you. I love your playing. Right, your playing's phenomenal. So Kyle does the whole, like, Eric Clapton pinky thing like I do, where we play the bar chords. Right? But I think when you play this, you have these 2 fingers the other way round. Like, you do that, right? I'm impressed you can do that, because I find that very weird to do. It's like... But I guess it makes sense because you're here and then... I don't know. Sorry, I'm jealous fast. That's alright. We'll all get married. We'll be one big happy family here. You're all part of the Toby family. Do you not? That's what it looks like on stream, is that you're doing this. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. You do! Yeah, you do! See? There you go! You just picked up a guitar and proved it to yourself. Right. Didn't even know, yeah? We also have a lot of curry stuff. Yeah. We have a lot of Indian food influence, Jamaican food influence. There's a chain place here in the UK called Turtle Bay that's very nice. Kyle, can you back me up on how nice Turtle Bay is? Have you ever been to a Turtle Bay? Please back me up. But they got rid of they used to do these one pots that were really good, and they got rid of them because it's too much faff cleaning them. It's like, but it's so annoying because they were so good. Turtle Bay's so good. Never been, but nah. Just post your daddy emote for goodness sake. Oh, so Kyle, last time I was on Kyle's stream, I don't know if you were there for it, Subpar Fran, but it was the whole Father Demon cream pie face thing. It was hilarious doing that. It was so good. Because basically what Father Demon did, instead of just like pie to face, he like took the pie and instead of putting pie to face, he kind of put face to pie and then kind of rubbed it around. And the look on your face, Kyle, was brilliant because he just kept going. He just kept, and he ended up with not that actually much on his face, but somehow he was just like, instead of pie to face, it was like, keep the pie still and move the face. You know how you can flip a pancake in a pan by just flipping the pan? You know that thing where it's like, you can brush your teeth by just moving your face. He did one of those, but you can pie yourself in the face by just holding the pie, you know? It was one of those. We have Papa John's, Domino's, and you have Pizza Hut. That's so interesting. But I still want the fast food we don't have outside of pizza. I want Five Guys when it came out wrong. Five Guys is okay. It's okay from what I've had it once. It was okay. It's a little bit greasy for my taste. That's true. There's other stuff I like that's more greasy, so I can't actually say that. Five Guys UK is far better than US. Just been out there. Oh, really? It's okay. It's post-watershed. It is. We've gone past 9 o'clock. And we were talking about... I don't know if you were there for it, Glover, but we were talking about that earlier. That it's post-watershed. I was actually talking about this. Because I never swear on stream or anything, right? I wish Kyle, the way you and your Father Demon just banter and you just swear away is fantastic. Because you swear just the right amount. You've got it nailed. But I never risk it. I never swear. But I'm used to it because I teach kids guitar or whatever. So I'm used to it. But never swear on stream. I did say arse earlier today. Does that count? Toby is an innocent man. I did say arse. So I think we've sworn this stream. It's the first time I've sworn on stream. Crazy. That's bad, isn't it? It's very naughty. The riot from Frankie. I've zoomed in on the emote. It's great. You absolute devil. Everything ends up sounding odd here, Kyle. You just have to embrace it. Right? What I said about pies earlier sounded odd, but we just moved past it and everyone was fine, right? We're all grown-ups. Iron in the creases. Do you guys... Let's see what this is like. Hang on. I haven't done this in so long. I don't know if the volume's set up right, so volume warning on this. Volume warning. Where is it? Is this actually gonna work? Volume warning.
Words on the breeze, tell me please, enough this time, lie to me.
Alright, you get the idea with that one. Thank you. Do I actually have to now play it for real? I think I do. Thank you all so much for hanging out today. Thank you to Raid, Subpar, Frankie, Lutty. Here we go.
Roll up your sleeves, tell me please, what are you doing right now? Words on the breeze, tell me please, enough this time, don't lie to me, no. And if I could tell you where you've been, I won't believe you, you know when. And if you could tell me where you've been, I won't believe iron in the creases and tell another lie. Iron at the creases, na 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 na. You gotta be the best, yeah. So play a little dirty. So keep on digging deeper and tell another lie. Roll up your sleeves, tell me please, what are you doing right now? What's on the breeze, tell me please, enough this time, don't lie to me, no. And if you could tell me where you've been, I won't believe you know when. And if you could tell me where you've been, I won't believe iron in the creases and tell another lie. Iron at the creases and leave her out to dry. Steal another's thunder, an eye for an eye. Iron at the creases and tell another lie. Roll up the sleeves, tell me please, what are you doing right now? Words on the breeze, tell me please, enough this time, lie to me. There we go. Jobs are good. We did it, we streamed. Thursday. Oh my god, I never said this the whole time. But I know a couple of you will be in TwitchCon, so this is actually going to go down bad. But Gamma Night on Saturday in the Discord. We do Jackbox, Scribble. I have a whole Banter box, so you can see all the games we play. So get your Banter box game night launcher there, so you can host your own game nights and know exactly what games to play. We're going to be expanding the Banter box soon with all the Jackbox games. I know you'll be at TwitchCon. I planned, great, I'm going to do it on Saturday, I'm free. And I've suddenly remembered, oh, everyone's going to be at TwitchCon. But it means there's a few smaller games, so even if I only get a couple of people show up, we can test out some of the smaller games for the... Because for the Banter box, we're going to expand it with tabs that have the whatchamacallit, all the Jackbox games in it, reviewed, rated, slated. It'll be good stuff. So join us then. And then, but on Thursday this week, so join us on Thursday. I'm going to be doing Smash Carts with viewers. So I'll play songs as normal, yada yada. And at some point, we'll take half an hour out at the middle of the stream to play some Smash Carts. You can do it with up to 24 people, and it just loads in your web browser. It's a lot of fun. And I thought it'd be a good prelude. Let's call the whole thing off. We're not going to call the whole thing off. We'll actually do it. For the Switch 2 coming out next week and doing our Mario Kart World super streams and stuff, that we'll do some Smash Carts with viewers. Smash Carts, if you don't know, it's a browser. It's like Mario Kart in a web browser that you just click and load up, and I'll put the link to the room in the chat, and we can just all play together, and it'll be a lot of fun. And my username on there is Zoe Zoom. So Zoe Zoom's going to get you on Thursday, people. There you are. There you are. Wherever you are. Playing stood up. We did it, gang. I just got to learn to play piano without looking. So, Manda, please help me. Toby, TwitchCon when? I know. I was hoping one year it would just be TwitchCon London. It's just so much logistics. I've only been abroad twice in my adult life. Can you believe this? I went to Bulgaria once, and I've been to Portugal once.
Play piano with no hands. I did actually do that, Frankie Simon. I did it like a seal. Arr, arr, arr. I did the whole, like, playing it with my nose. That is odd, is it? I don't enjoy travel. It's stressful. Next year you need to play at the open mic. We're going to agree on it right now, Lutty. Next year, I'm coming to TwitchCon no matter what. How about that? Chris, Lutty, make a note of this right now. I'm committing to it. TwitchCon 2026, I'm there. I have to be, right? You can just clip this and show it and be like, Toby, you're bound. But you have a bunch of countries without leaving the island. Oh well, I've been to Wales, but that doesn't count. It doesn't count, Frankie. It doesn't. It only counts if you go to like to Ireland. Northern Ireland doesn't count. It's still the same country. There's different principalities within the same country. Right? You should book your hotels now, Toby. You're really trying to get me to commit. Assuming it's like, you know, because I was really strongly considering going the other year, but then there was all riots like the week before in the place it was hosted, so I was like a bit nervous. Is it travel in general, flying? Because France is a train ride, dude. It's the thing is there's the stress of travel. I don't mind flying, no issue flying, just stress. Mean Dreamer Music. I'm going to give you a follow. You got music in your name. I assume you stream. I'll give you a little cheeky follow. Wales doesn't even really count if you go from America, I've heard. What? So if Americans come to Wales, it doesn't count as being abroad. How does that make any sense? About as organised as a box of rocks. I'm just saying random Welsh sayings now. From the UK, you can take the Eurostar also, I believe. Yeah, I've no problem with getting on a plane. It's just the stress, the logistics, the hassle. I'm constantly worried I'm going to lose my possessions. I'm constantly stressed out when I'm traveling, so I need to make sure I'm traveling with a group of people who know what they're doing. So no possessions, yay. Yeah, but it's more like I'm so attached. Right? I get very attached. Like if I was to lose Wario, I'd be inconsolable. Right? I don't know, I don't make the rules. Yeah, you got to do the full trip to the UK, or it's just a day trip. I see, because you're going across. Bring back Concorde. That's what I say, Mean Dreamer. Bring back Concorde. 2 hours from New York to Paris. I hope you miss your royal roots. Oh, you had like 5 carriages for your stuff and the whole staff. Look, just because I've got like 7, 8 mods here. Ironic, because none of them are here tonight. None of my mods are here tonight, but I have so many mods. Ranger Remy trying to keep me going with... Alright, we'll play one more song. One more song. I know how this works. We'll play Luca for Ranger Remy, but that's the song list closed now. If anyone else requests anything, I'm not going to play it. Alright? One more song, just because I'm so enjoying myself, but then we will definitely raid out. One more swan. One more swan. Why is the Modler stream the best Toby stream? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Why am I sitting down? This is the stood stream. Oh, I forgot I'm going to have to play this stood up. You guys. Guys. Why are you making me stand? I do need to cull some mods. You're right, Frankie. But whom? Whom will I cull? We can talk about it because none of them are here. Don't actually. It's a joke. Okay? Don't actually. They have powers. Stay there, chair. Stay. We're logical, knowing
hunch over, bow to the mirror, our precious scenes. Don't let this electric love steal our dreams to make believe. No, we're so much more than we can see. We're so much more. We're climbing out of the sea. Oh, look up, open your eyes. Look up, wake up. Look up, wake up and see the signs, yeah. Steal this chance to make believe. No, beneath the steel sky, fly on wings of liberty. We're so much more than we can see. We're so much more. We're climbing out of the sea, logical. No emotion, life's in the oceans, and we're lost at sea. The guitar is going away. We are done. We're done. I'm going to go find a good raid victim. I mean target. Raid target. And see if we can continue the party somewhere else. The party. Who's on? Who have we got? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, Thursday, be here, guys. We'll do some Smash Carts on stream. It'll be a lot of fun. Have you played Smash Carts, Pitmer? You better be ready to make the Landar theme. I do them spontaneously, Landar. I don't prep, so... But you get up to 3 revisions, so if you don't like what I do, you'll have a lot of fun. It literally just loads up in your web browser, and you race around, and we destroy each other with weapons, Mario Kart style. It's a lot of fun. You'll pick it up fast. Apparently, Leon Bratt is currently playing Smash Cards. Isn't that funny? Where will we go? Isn't that funny? Let me have a look. Oh, we just had raided Fernando Suez last time, so maybe it's Fridane and friends. Oh yeah, together wherever stuff. Let's do let's definitely, if it's together wherever stuff, we'll do the Fridane and friends raid. And he's rocking it, so let's do it. / raid, Fridane and friends. I'm glad I've made you happy, Chris. What raid message do we do? What's going to be the unhinged thing from today that we can post as the raid message? There's been so much. There's been so much. Help me, guys. We've got like 30 seconds to figure out. You don't know, you missed an hour. No. Minecraft Steve Dobby, that is true. Here we go, we're putting it together. So Toby has promised he'll be at TwitchCon 2026, and Dobby, Minecraft Steam Dobby, full pillow Dobby.
There we go. We go as unhinged as we can for Fredane. See you guys on Thursday for some Smash Carts. It'll be epic. And then Gamma Night on Saturday if you're not at TwitchCon. Sorry, TwitchConners. Miss you guys already. Bye, everybody. Miss you already. Bye, Carl. Subpar Fran, you're a legend. Thank you, Frankie. Bye.